Okay, today is January 18, 2014. We're here in Dawson, Texas at my grandmother's house, 101 Northwest 5th Street. We're checking out the house with Eric Wall from Wall Construction, who I paid to restore the house. Basically, he was to restore the entire house, basically just about everything other than the roof and the foundation and the windows. So anyway, the original contract said he'd be done last February, 11 months ago, and here we are 11 months later, still not finished. The most recent revision, or promised be done by date, was a few days ago. And let's go look at the progress. And you are?
Eric Wall.
From?
Wall Construction.
There you go.
What's up? Alright, in here I got ceilings. Need to take down, paint white. Correct.
Yep, they're already white, but you can put another coat on them.
Fresh coat on when we're painting the walls and stuff like that.
Yep. That still needs to come down.
Finish trimming out.
Finish painting.
Yeah.
And then all this
Excess residue caulk.
excess all the way up.
Yeah.
And down.
Clean it up.
Yep. Clean that up.
We'll take that down. We'll move the 1x3 up, trim all that all the way around up to the top, and then finish putting the trim board underneath the bottom there.
Okay. And what is that there? No, that's just dirt? Or?
That's just dirt.
Okay. And this was to be white.
We're trying to paint it white, so it matches
The house.
the house. Still needs to be painted, correct?
Yeah.
Fresh washed and painted.
And so the the house still needs to be painted. The trim in lots of places
Needs a second coat.
need the second coat. There's places they haven't addressed yet. Underneath these flaps, they need to lift those and get paint underneath there also. There's a lot of paint. It's just haphazardly put on, it looks like. And again, we got the, what do you call this stone again?
The, gosh, it was...
It's Eldorado stone, but
Yeah.
it's considered a fake,
faux stone.
huh?
Fake stone, fake
Stone.
facade. It's a facade, basically.
Facade, but the mortar we used there, that you used,
It's
failed,
sandy. Yeah.
and has fallen off around the perimeter of the house. And just again, you know, paint here, but you know, it's white, and then you got green between the two sections.
Why?
And again,
Get up underneath.
more shoddy paint. Or,
And the windows. Which means we gotta get good paint on the windows.
yeah.
Nice.
Paint on the new windows. And again, the trim around the windows, I think I've mentioned this for about 10 months now, where the trim is not square.
Need to be taken off the edges. That's right. That notch is still in the corner over there, and they even painted it and haven't replaced that notch yet, so.
And then the handrails and steps for the deck, still not up.
See the handrails on the deck? Still got, I think I'm down to like 3 soft spots over there that still need to be fixed. So.
Okay.
I figured while you were recording, you could better me.
Okay, 3 soft spots. Various soft spots still to fix
Still
in the
got
deck.
this one right here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
There's one right here. And where was the... I basically got to go in there. I think I got another piece. Wasn't there another piece like right over here?
I'd have to walk on the whole thing to find it. And here they got paint on the door liner or the seal. I don't think they taped anything. Freehanding it all. And they got that big gap up there.
Okay, question for you. Since they pretty much painted most of your gripping green, can I paint all of it green to match this instead of having the black green contrast? When I go back and put the final coat? I mean, we'll still get underneath it,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah. That's fine with me. Is it going to hold paint?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Normally when I spray houses, I usually spray it so they match the fascia, so there's not a two-tone difference. So. Finish caulking that.
Yeah.
That's what the nails are at.
Yeah. There's nails on the drip edge. Are they doing that to hold it down because it's flying up, or is that going to avoid my Home Depot roofing warranty?
Well, shouldn't, because it's not going to cause it to leak. And once I paint it, it'll bang. I'm assuming when they did that to help hold it down to the hardy where it's humped right there. Did they ever Home Depot get back to you on that roofing issue? This hump right here?
No.
Okay.
Sell that film later. Okay, and again we're painting in the winter instead of the summer or the fall, as we talked about, and paint it when it's dropping down to 30s at night, which I don't think is what the paint can recommends. Seems to be when you're not supposed to paint. What happened with that?
I pulled it off.
Okay. What are we doing there?
I didn't like that piece. I'm gonna put another piece up there.
What was it doing?
Huh?
What was it doing?
It was too small. I'm gonna take right there. They didn't really. Whenever I whenever we put this up,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't a good tight behind
Okay.
the air conditioner. I'm gonna try to get one piece, solid piece in there. That way when we do secure the lock and everything, it'll stick better.
Parts of the window painted again. And
Let me come through and cut that.
still need to cut that back so it sits flat. And you know, I have to paint my lights, I guess, or clean those up because they got paint on the light fixtures.
Clean it up.
And again, lots of parts unpainted. Looks like I think my 7-year-old could paint better.
What we say? Didn't we say last time you were out here we were painting the inside white anyway to match the windows?
The inside?
The end part. Aren't we painting this green, but the inside's going to be white to match your windows, correct?
That's what I think you said. And it's still digging into the roof there. Looks like a subway station train or boxcar.
Got tagged.
Mm-hmm. That's professional painting right there. And there's paint on the glass. And how many different people have we had painting the house?
Outside?
Uh-huh.
Well, Dale's been the main one painting the outside. As far as actually painting. And
What
I
about-
don't know how many guys he's had. He's had that first guy that was out here. And the new guy, so.
So they're hiring who they want?
Huh?
They're hiring who they want?
Well, Dale's had the same people every time except for that the first guy that was out here, the first guy you talked to, I guess. I don't even know what his name was.
Okay.
And then Dale's had that same kid that you met the other day with him every time.
So they're bringing whoever they want to help them.
Okay. As I said, since you're trying to put words in my mouth, no.
Okay.
He's bringing the same guy every time except for the first
Okay.
time he brought the first guy, and he wasn't working out. So he's got this other kid that's been out with him here
Okay.
with him the whole time.
Okay. And the yard's still trashed. And why don't we paint it in the fall or the summer?
As far as
The house?
the house and everything. Well, it's just we didn't have. We had everything here. It just wasn't. Everything wasn't ready to go. I mean, it really wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, technically, your siding came pre-painted from the factory. It is pre-painted from Hardy. Technically, per Hardy, for it to get its warranty, it doesn't even need a coat of paint on it.
Okay.
I'm putting the second coat of paint on it and pressure washing it because I told you I would.
I haven't seen anybody pressure wash it yet.
That exterior siding hasn't been painted yet. Hence the reason it hasn't been
Okay.
pressure watered. Here, take your video camera. Pressure washer is right there too before we paint.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Okay.
I know you haven't seen the pressure washer because it hasn't been painted yet.
Okay, here we are in the foyer.
Texture.
Feel like that's finished out. The utility room. Still wait for that to be finished out. Okay. And then,
okay, and that hole is no switch, nothing going there, right?
Yeah.
The hole's one? Okay.
And then the doors again look kind of really iffy. And those are the doors that I told you when I bought them. They need to be staying within 60 to 90 days per Home Depot. And you acknowledged that. You protected them for a while, then they weren't protected. And we just recently stained them like 10 months later. And then the floors, told you to protect the floors and the original wood floors, and it doesn't look like they've been protected to me. And then the new tile, got junk stuck on there. And we come to the kitchen, and it looks like the box was wider than the opening, and then that wall's crushed in. Okay, but it does not protrude through the other side. And then the new cabinet doors, which I was told would be sprayed. I was told they'd be spray painted. They are hand painted with a brush. They weren't even removed from they were hung up and then hand brushed instead of spray painted and then put up. And these, as you see, they don't even set flush. This one, some of them were painted shut. This one I can't open anymore due to the crown molding. And a lot of them are just not square. The hinges hang over. Like, I don't know if the hinges are the proper size or not. The hinges are painted. New granite countertops that I paid about $5,000 for, completely covered with tools and hardware. Go in here. Hot water heater and the commercial filter I put on. The commercial filter was stripped, and so they've replaced it. But you said you'll pay to put the original type back.
You just need to send me the link so I can get the.
This is like the third time it's been reworked, and you can see it needs to be reworked again because it's bows in at the bottom, and the tile's going to be cut again. And again, the tile floors. That looks like, to me, that even they may be ruined. That I just put down. Just not protected. Crap all over them. Okay, going to the hallway again. More wood floors, not protected. Paint all over them. Go to the bathroom. Okay. And supposedly that's gonna get trimmed out a little nicer going it down. And the door's still not hung. It's laying up against the walls. And again, because we had the water leak where the sink, or where the
filter was.
We had the sink where the filter was. that we discovered months. The water was never turned off at the house, and a connection failed that was connected to the filter. So the water had been running non-stop underneath the house for I don't know how long.
Did you ever get the water bill? Haven't seen
No, I had them come out and tell us what the water bill is. But with the water leak, it started causing the house to crack. And there's a new crack that was never here before out in the hallway. We didn't know about the water leak until we had the foundation guys out here, because we noticed the house starting to crack again. So I had the foundation guys out here. They're the ones that discovered the water leak. They said the house had risen in the back half 2 inches, and that was what was causing the cracks again. And as we walk along here now, I can feel 2-3 spots where the floors are wavy, where it had been fixed before. And so now we start the process over of drying out the foundation. And hopefully it did not void my foundation warranty, which was for 5 years, but is invalid if it's due to a plumbing leak. It's one of the things that can validate my warranty. So again, this floor is not level with the rest of the house. Cracks again.
Crack at the bottom.
So some of the problems we're creating ourselves, new problems. No hardware on the doors yet, and again, some of these doors, they're getting hand painted instead of sprayed. Inconsistency on the staining. We put up the fixtures. How long ago did I put the fixtures? Back in the summer? Because you told me it's time. You told me I could put them up because you guys were done with the inside. So I put up the fixtures, and here we are. You know, at least 5 months later, you're still not done with the inside. There's dust all over the place. I can take my finger across these ceiling fans, and they're covered with dust. The house is getting, it's not getting cleaner. I think it's getting just dirtier and dirtier. And the whole house is gonna need a scrubbing. And again, more paint all over the floors. And just give you an idea of the dust. That's what's been put in this house. Look at that. That's what's all over my new fixtures, inside my new ceiling fan motors, inside everything. Here's the other living room. Again, I was told most recently told by you it'd be move-in ready. Dale told me yesterday and he told the insurance agent that I had out here, this house would be move-in ready yesterday or today. And so as you can see, not quite move-in ready. It's looked like this for months and months and months and months. So, grill in the house. And so this is what the original date I was given that this would be complete was February of last year, 11 months ago. And I paid $60,000 for all this. 60,000, and then some. And it looks like a kid painted the outside, in my opinion. And the inside is nothing but filth. I can't use the house. I can't rent it out. And so I've been given, how many deadlines do you think you've given me?
Probably like 5.
Okay. I think it's been at least that many. And then, so and the most recent deadline was yesterday or the day before. And so I'm ready to do the punch list. And you can let me know when you think you're going to be done now.
I'm just telling you, let me work on it. I'm not going to give you a deadline. I'm just seriously.
Okay. Okay. So I'm ready to do the punch list.
Is that not what you just did on the walkthrough?
Yeah,
Was
but
that-
you can write it down and
Okay, I mean, after all this stuff comes into it.
also paint on my new windows. New windows that I believe I paid over $10,000 for. Now painted somewhat on the inside. Okay, I'll pause this video for now, and then we'll come back to the punch list once it's completed.